Hi. Tonight I got on Netflix and I watched the documentary about my old friend. You may consider him a friend too, as Mr. Bob Ross. The documentary is called Happy Accidents, Betrayal, and Greed. If you are an artist, if you love Bob Ross, I encourage you to watch this documentary. I encourage you to come to your own conclusions after watching this documentary, knowing that the company owned by a couple who inspired the name of the documentary. Um, you may come away from that watching it the same way I did. Very emotional. I teared up. It made me appreciate Mr. Bob Ross even more. It made me appreciate his son. And if Steve, if you ever watch this, I want you to know that you have inherited your dad's gift in more ways than just painting. And I watched you at the end of that movie helping someone, teaching them how to paint. And your voice inflection. If I closed my eyes, I heard your dad. I swear to God, your dad is with you. And yeah, we all miss him. And I think that justice needs to be served. So this is just a note of encouragement for any artist who may be watching this to watch that movie. Documentary, sorry. And the company came out with a statement, I think, a day or two ago that said that the documentary is highly inaccurate and leaning against them. I wonder why. Watch the movie. I am tempted to dispense with some of the Bob Ross products that I have. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll do that. I'm not throwing away Bob Ross, the emotional impact, the teacher, the lover of art. I'm throwing away, and I wish to God I had known this before I spent my hard-earned money on products that were taking advantage and exploiting him against his wishes. Explicitly against his wishes, knowing that he did not want to do what they did, and they did it anyhow for buck. And I think Betrayal and Greed is a good and appropriate name for this show. I think if you watch it, you may agree with me, and you may be as indignant as I am right now. I'm not putting music to this. I'm not closing this out. I just want to post this as an open letter to Steve Ross. I know that I feel this way, that if you're ever here in Austin, Texas, I want to meet you. I want to take a class from you and your dad. I don't know what else I say. I loved your dad. And I think a whole bunch of people do. And I think if a whole bunch of people watch this movie, if you love Bob Ross and you love the philosophy of Bob Ross about happy accidents and making happy trees, and you can do anything if you believe that you can, you need to watch this documentary. And there it is. See ya.